All right, hey everybody, Rideshare Reseller. We're back now. We saw the sun set here amongst the haziness of the smoky skies. And we're ready to talk about what sold, okay? Now, this is a little bit skewed here, but sale is a sale. We're going to start right off with just the numbers, and we'll go into kind of what items sold, how I got them, and so forth, so on. Total sales, 5 items. 5 items for $860. 5 items, $860. Hasn't been really ripping. My weekend was decent, but obviously not like Labor Day. The last couple of days, 5 or 6, nothing fantastic, but still some pretty good items that I've sold. Didn't make a video on yesterday's, and today, obviously, I am. First item up is a microphone. Okay, that microphone is an Audio-Technica right here. Nice little microphone. I think I picked this up yesterday for $6, $6. Sold for $69. That's the max I could push out of this. There were new ones and used ones, so that kind of makes your life a little easier. One, especially when you're doing the comps, is you just know where it's going to go, and you can't squeeze any more out of it. So you just take the profit, whatever it is. If it's 35, 40, you just take it. It sold quick, it sold in one day, sold for $69.95. I believe it's free ship. So not a whole lot, but still good money. All right, let's go into this little guy. Interesting pickup. It was like $6.98 at Goodwill. And this is a shaving kit, and I can't remember the name of the company, the Shaving Revolution, VikingRevolution.com, so that's who it is. And it's a shaving kit, a bunch of different stuffs for safety razor, shaving brush, solid steel stand, stainless steel bowl, pre-shave oil, all that kind of stuff. This guy sold for $43 plus shipping. Again, dictated by what was the price on eBay. There was not a lot of room to kind of get it higher, so you just kind of sit in there underneath it all real low, and then grab it. All right, here we go. The Polly Pockets, more. I mean, this is crazy, but there you go again. This one's a little missing pieces. Now I'm down to some pieces that I have to kind of cobble together. I have some more that are going to go online with full pieces, but some of these I don't. So I've got to mix them in. I don't want to just be stuck at the end. So there were a total of 153 individual pieces from that lot that I purchased for over $300. I'm at about $1,150 in total sales off of about, I think it's 22 or 23 items now, and I can't remember what this one fits in at. So I've got about 130 pieces still left to sell, and they probably will start, many of them will sell for 20. So think about it. If I sell them at an average of $20, going out at say 100, there's $2,000. It's quite simple. It's going to be over $3,000, maybe more, just don't know. So 300 into 3,000. The thing here is, the way you have to list these is you just can't flood the market. And there's so many different compacts and stuff like that. You have to kind of do a pattern of 4 or 5 a week maybe, and just kind of spread it out so you don't get confused as to what one person bought. You know, that's the way I'm looking at it. So I have a Polly Pockets box. I put them in there, and then as they sell, boom, you know, I go and I put 2 or 3 more on. I don't let the box get too out of control. So they have been selling, and I'm pricing them now to sell. I want them gone. So by Christmas, I want them all out of here. I don't want to sit on these for too long. This guy sold for $22, $21.95. And then shipping on top, it goes first class. So hey, all that Polly Pocket stuff, guys, that's good stuff. All right. All right, you've heard me talk about one of the best items to find. There it is. More golf clubs, right? More golf clubs. I got this one yesterday, actually, and I sold it already today. Excuse me. And you'll see a little bit of interesting things on here. So this guy looks like he hammered his initials all over this wedge. So at first it bothered me. I was thinking of a buyer myself. Would I buy this? Key to this particular wedge is its loft. Its loft is 50. Let me see, I can spin it around. No, 50. The 0.8, just so you non-golfers, that 0.8 is what we call the bounce. So this is the bounce, the bottom of the sole of the club, or the sole of the club. We call that the bounce, 8 degrees. You can go up to 14, generally speaking, on a wedge, about 14, maybe 16. And the lofts go in all kinds of ranges, but they usually go in even numbers. A pitching wedge is about 48 degrees. This is 2 degrees more. So this is 50. Then it goes 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. I know it goes 62, but I don't see 62s, and I see 64s. I play with a 64 degree. Very wide open club. So that's kind of the wedge line. So there are a lot of these out there. My point here is there are a ton of wedges because they have all these degrees of loft. Players have their own feel and what they play. Okay, so keep looking for these. These are Vokeys, Titleist Vokeys. This is a spin mill, not a great overall. This is an SM5. So anyhow, this is not an overall great wedge to find, but I got 40 for it. With my discount from Goodwill, $5.50 is what I paid. Sold it for 40, plus I always put shipping. These are $12.95 to ship. You put them in the tube from the post office. They come in at about $112, $113 in that range for the weight, and they're definitely anywhere from, if it's a California ship, $7, $8 all the way across the country to no more than about 12. Okay, so golf club. There's a little education on wedges and what you're looking for. Now, not all wedges again are great, so still got to do your comps. All right. All right, now we're going to get into 2 big items. I'm including an Amazon item. I don't know if I told you about the item, but I will show you that at the end of the video, and I will explain to you the power of Amazon, okay? All right, the big item of the day. I'll also put the picture up so you can see it on my granite. I'm gonna sneeze again. There you go. 360 little pet shops. There they go. You'll see the picture of them all out. They're all in this box, 360 of them. I picked them up at the Goodwill. I can't remember if it was 9 or 10 packs. It was somewhere around there, but I only paid $62 for all of them. And they sold for $679. I'll put that up too so you can see it. $679 plus some shipping. Great find. Just like the Polly Pockets, now this. I have some Shopkins. Those are a little troublesome. I'll lower the price on those and get those out. I bought those with the Polly Pockets. That's an additional cost. This was $62 just for the pet shop, the pet shop here. All right, $679. So you're always looking, man. That was just pure luck again. Hustle, call it whatever you want. Just being at the right place at the right time. That's where I was, and I managed to snag those. All right, now I want to talk a little bit about Amazon and the item that I sold. I want to put it up here. I can't remember if I mentioned it in a video or on Instagram. It's probably Instagram. It's right there. It's a Fujitsu scanner. Now, I was in my little, one of my thrift stores. I don't call this one my honey hole. This one's really not. And it was kind of not happening, and all of a sudden I found this box, and I looked at the box, and I thought, okay, well, this is interesting. It looked new, and I opened it up, just kind of took a look, thought it was new, then I not scanned it, but then I did the eBay search. And I'll put what I saw originally up here. And the original one was for used. They went for about $275 to $375. I think it was in that range. I don't have it right in front of me, but I'm pretty sure that's where it was. So right there, I knew I'm taking it no matter what. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, it's a good lick, right? So I take it out to my car, put it in my car. And I get home, and I open it up, and it's brand new. Now it's new. And I'm thinking to myself, well, this is going to get more than $350. Maybe it's going to get $400 or $500 on eBay. That's about what I thought I could get for it brand new. But sometimes you kind of lose your train of thought and you think, hey, you know what? I have an Amazon account. Maybe I could sell that fulfilled by merchant or fulfilled by Amazon. The two differences are fulfilled by merchant, I ship the item, I take the returns, so forth and so on. But the item goes onto Amazon. It just is not a prime position, meaning prime pricing. So I decided to take a little risk and not do FBM or fulfilled by merchant, FBM, correct. I went fulfilled by Amazon. So that meant I had to ship it to Amazon, which I did. It went to Illinois. I put it up at $995. So $995. So I went from $275 to $350 all the way to $995. I'll put all the information. It should be scrolling up here, but you'll see that it did sell. It sold the second day it hit Amazon. And it sold for the $995, obviously. But the key here with Amazon is new. I really ship, my books are used, but most of the items I ship in, I should say all the items I ship in are new. I do not like to ship in used items. You can do that. I just don't. I ship in new, sealed, that kind of thing. It usually works out for the best, meaning that the item's going to get there, it's going to be new, the customer knows that, and there's not going to be any condition issues. So that's the key. And also the key is to get that prime box or the buy box. We call it the buy box. I knew once I put it in, because I was the only one new on Prime, excuse me, that was going to get that buy box. So anytime somebody searched for that item, my position of $995, which was the lowest price, was going to show up. There were guys on the fulfilled by merchant side that were $20 higher than me. So I just slid right underneath them at $995 in the prime spot. No brainer. Knew it was going to sell, and it sold. So there is power in Amazon. It is generally what I have found is, this is how I work a little bit too. I'll give you a little secret. When I scan something, no matter used or whatever, if I know what it is, if I've got the box and I can scan the barcode, I will scan the barcode, generally speaking, with Amazon. And what that does for me is it gives me Amazon's price. So let's say Amazon's price, there's an item I'm buying for $7 and I scan it and Amazon's price is $30. 99% of the time that I'm not going to buy that item. Two reasons. It's used. Second reason is eBay is about 25 to 30% on average lower than Amazon. It's a weird phenomenon, people. I'm telling you, you've seen it. You can get the same new item from both sites, Amazon or eBay, and eBay is going to be lower 99% of the time. It just is, because it's people like me selling that new item. So there's more competition over there from that, and that's what happens. So basically, I take the Amazon price, and then it tells me almost instantly if I'm going to buy that item or not. Now, once I get some kind of a price range, then I can maybe go to eBay and double check and cross check. That's kind of a way that I do things, and it works on almost all the time. Not always, but I do always give Amazon a little bit more lean. That quickly eliminates a lot of things, because sometimes it's difficult to always type in the description on eBay, whereas you can just hit that, and you can use the eBay barcoder, but I just prefer the Amazon. Is just quicker, faster for me, and boom, I automatically know, okay, let's go to eBay or let's not. So that's kind of how I work in that area. All right, so guys, I'm going to tell you, if you can afford the $39 a month for Amazon and get enough stuff in, it's worth it if you pace yourself. Again, I do not send in a ton of stuff. I wish I could. I've got another shipment back in there. It's just, I'm going to tell you, almost everything that's of quality is going to sell like instantly on Amazon. It's just going to be gone. So, hey, give Amazon a look, but you know, if you're busy enough, it might be a little bit too much for some. So anyhow, enough rambling. Really do appreciate all of you guys. Hope you learned something today from me. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.